Welcome to the world of magic wonders.
Today's motivational story is The Fire Within, a story of controlling anger.
In a peaceful village at the foot of the hills lived a boy named Kabir, bright, strong, but ruled by anger. When teased by his friends, Kabir would flare up instantly. A broken toy was enough to spark another storm. His father, Dev, watched it all silently, waiting for the right moment. Honor Dev knew that just like clay, a child's heart could be shaped with patience. One morning, Dev gave Kabir a hammer and a bag of nails. That day, Kabir hammered 37 nails. His anger had never been so clear. Day after day, the nails decreased, but his arms grew tired too. One day passed, then another. A week without a single nail. Dev smiled. Now each day you stay calm, remove one nail. The first time Kabir removed a nail, his fingers trembled. With each nail he pulled out, he felt a little lighter inside. As he removed each nail, he remembered the reason it went in. He still got angry sometimes, but now he paused before reacting. Dev noticed the change, not just in Kabir's behavior, but in his presence. Then came the day when Kabir removed the very last nail. His bag was empty, but his heart strangely full. Dev walked with Kabir to the fence and pointed. Kabir traced the holes with his fingers. The marks! They're still here. Dev's voice was calm but firm. Kabir saw more than holes in the fence. He saw the pain his anger once caused. Anger, Kabir, Dev said, is like fire. It burns and it marks. The next morning, Kabir woke up not with anger, but with peace. At the playground, someone kicked his ball away. Kabir stood still. The villagers began to notice the change in Kabir. Kabir asked his father, "Do the holes in the fence ever heal?" "Some do," Dev replied, "but only if we water them with kindness." Kabir began telling his friends about the fence and what it taught him. The boys made a new game, counting calm days instead of fights. Watching from afar, Dev smiled, not at the fence, but at his son. Kabir learned to speak before reacting, to explain instead of explode. Instead of yelling, he helped others, especially when tempers flared. He would sometimes return to the fence, not to hammer or remove, but to remember. Younger children began to follow Kabir, curious about his calm. Dev never boasted, but his eyes said it all. One day, a heated argument broke out at the well. Kabir stepped forward, not with fists, but with focus. His calm quieted the storm. The crowd dispersed in silence. Kabir began fixing the fence, one broken slat at a time. He didn't just repair the wood, he became an example. One morning, a new boy from another village stood staring at the old fence. The boy had the same fire in his eyes that Kabir once carried. Kabir told him about the nails, the holes, the hurt, and the healing. Then Kabir handed him something, a hammer and a cloth bag. From afar, Dev saw Kabir not as a boy anymore, but as a teacher. Days passed. Nails were counted, then removed. A new story began. The fence remained, a wooden reminder of the fire once uncontrolled. Kabir now understood. True strength wasn't in fists, it was in restraint. In time, others began to carry their own bags of nails with purpose. The fire still lived within him, but it no longer burned others. It lit the way.
The moral of the story is, anger is not the enemy, but when it controls us, it becomes destructive. Like fire, it can burn everything in its path: relationships, trust, peace. But when understood and tamed, that same fire becomes warmth, strength, and guidance. Kabir learned that true strength is not in shouting the loudest or striking the hardest, but in pausing, breathing, and choosing peace over pride. In mastering his anger, he didn't just change himself, he lit the path for others to follow. The fire within us must not consume, it must illuminate.